Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside the Northwoods Credit Union Arena here in Cloquet, Minnesota for this boys high school hockey matchup between the Duluth Denfeld Hunters and the Cloquet Esco Carlton Lumberjacks. Tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Grill in Chisholm, Minnesota. They are a proud sponsor of Upward Hockey and wish best of luck to all players in the season ahead and to have fun. And the Rig Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rig Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rig Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Rig Sports Grill at 301 Patrick Avenue in Duluth, Minnesota. Check them out today. So we have a huge boys high school hockey matchup between these two teams tonight. Both big games for both teams. And joining me for tonight's broadcast, as always, is Randy. So I'm expecting a pretty good hockey game here tonight between the Hunters and the Lumberjacks.
Yeah, it should be a decent game. Cloquet coming in here with a one win on a season, one win on the season over 6-0 win over Proctor. Then they tied Chaska 3-3. They lost to Stillwater 2-1. Well, Duluth Denfeld comes in with a record of 3-0, 7-1 victory over Minnehaha Academy, 6-3 victory over Red Wing, and 6-1 North Shore. So that's where the teams line up. Yeah, it should be a good game here tonight between two very good programs with some nice, talented players on both squads.
Looking at Duluth Denfeld, very young team. Like 5 of their top point getters this year, so far this season, are all 10th graders. So this team is very young. We knew this team was going to be very young from the beginning of the season. But they're a good Bantam team last year, and they have some talented players there. Some talented players there as well in the 10th grade. Connor and Cooper, they lead in points. Connor Cooper has 11 points, and Cooper has 8. Simon Davidson, he's a sophomore as well. And Cage is a junior, so very young team, and it's going to be fun to see this team grow this year and the following years.
Yeah, they had a really good Bantam group last year for Duluth Denfeld. So as those players come up to the high school level, it's going to help their program even more. And this Denfeld team might be looking at another state tournament run here, or being very competitive in the section within the next couple of years.
So the Zambotis on the ice, and the teams will be coming back out for starting lineups in the national anthem. Coming up from Northwoods Credit Union Arena in Cloquet.
right, we're back here at the Northwest Credit Union Arena, not too far away from the start of tonight's high school hockey game between Cloquet Carleton hosting Duluth Denfeld. And this is Cloquet's top scorer so far for the year. Christian Galatz comes in here with 3 goals and 1 assist for a total of 4 points. Aaron Moore has 2 goals and 2 assists for a total of 4 points as well. Kate Anderson with 1 goal and 3 points for a total of 4 points. That is the top 3 scorers on the Cloquet Carleton team. So now we've got both teams reviewed as far as their scorers go, and we're set here, Blake, tonight for high school hockey.
And obviously, a huge loss during the summer, losing Landon Langenbrugger, or Mason Langenbrugger, excuse me. That was the brother last year, Landon, Cloquet team. But Mason Langenbrugger going over to Eden Prairie, that's obviously a huge loss. But I think this team's still going to be good. You know, Lots is a strong player, and they have some other talented players on this team as well. So, you know, Cloquet is always in the running in Section 7A, and they're always in the mix every year.
Yeah, usually they're always a very competitive team, so we'll see what happens here tonight. Cloquet Carleton and Duluth Denfeld coming up for the Northwest Credit Union. Just a few moments. Mic test 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Starting lineups from the Northwoods Credit Union Arena here in Cloquet. Hockey night in Cloquet. We're just about underway between the Duluth Denfeld Hunters and the Cloquet Esco Carlton Lumberjacks.
Yep, ready to go here. This team's making their final preparations for tonight's game. We're off here at Hockey Night in Cloquet. Hunters coming here with a 3-0 record. One win on the season, looking to get 2 wins here tonight. Ready to go out. Christian Galotz comes to center ice with a block. Here's it through center. By whistle. Penalty coming up here. To take the face off against Kettle up, where it wins the draw, back to the point. Shot. Lumberjacks knock it in. Chance by Dushkin. And back up the other way is Denfeld trying to get something going here at center ice. On his power play. Intercepted now, dropped back by Kate Henderson, sends it in. Shot on goal and a save by Duluth Denfeld. John Eastie, the goaltender tonight for the Hunters. Cloquet dumps it out. To the point. Sends it in the corner. Back to the other side is Jopie trying to control it. Jopie at the blue line. And Odd is getting a shot on goal. And Walsh steers that aside. 15-18 left here in period number 1. KS of Carleton and Duluth Denfeld. Cat wins the draw for Duluth Denfeld, now controlled by the Lumberjacks. Greenwald sends it out of the zone. All the way down the that comes the Hunters through center ice and in to make a shot on goal as Griffin will have it. Nice chance for the Hunters there. Jacob Walsh making another big save here for Cloquet early in this hockey game. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all the players on the season ahead and to have fun. Minnesota Twist. Yeah, there it is.
All right, out through center ice is Christian Galotz trying to dump it in. And the Lumberjacks sent it into the corner. Shot in there by Crane. Christian Galotz now with it in the Hunter zone, trying to make a move to come out front of the net there. And back is Patton throwing it into the corner here for the Lumberjacks. Now in to pick it up for the Lumberjacks is Durand. Durand moving around the zone, takes a shot right through traffic. And save in front by Eastie. Great chance for the Lumberjacks here, trying to even this game up here at 1 apiece. The Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of our daily specials on your favorites from our full menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never miss a minute of the game. That's the Rink Sports Grill, located on Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth. Back through center ice, chance for Cloquet as Durand has it. Durand leaves it back to Patton on the point. Patton behind the net in the Denfeld zone as he regroups there. And a shot sent back in on the Hunters goaltender. And out through center ice is dumped in by House. Finola has it. Gets it over to Crane. Crane sends it through the middle. Can't complete the pass through the middle. And back over to Crane again with it through center. Hunters now dump it in. And back to get it is Crane. Crane sends it over to Finola. Finola trying to take it out as he's hurried off the play by Davidson. And now McClure curves it back to the point to Odd. Odd with a shot on goal. There's another chance for the Hunters. Is sent in. That time on the other side by Anderson. Odd in there, takes a shot on goal again. Anderson on the other point. Gets blocked away by helping out. There's a chance out front. Nice little backhand shot by Simon Davidson there. Another opportunity for the Hunters here. And behind the net, as the Hunters throw a shot out front. Now Kate Anderson behind the net. Kate Anderson gets it ahead. And in the Cloquet zone we go with chance right out front. A shot and a goal from Aaron Moore. Ties this game at 1 apiece. So nice goal by Aaron Moore. That coming at 11:20 left in the first period of play. Ties the score at 1 apiece. We'll get the assist on the goal in just a minute. That goal coming at 5 minutes and 40 seconds of the period. 9 from 12 on the assist. And 12 is the number 12, Kate Anderson, on the assist for the Lumberjacks on that goal. And now bring it through center is Duluth Denfeld dumped in here by Lahette. Lahette trying to get it over to Shea. The top line is back out there for the Hunters here. Intercepted it here. Comes Aaron Moore with a drive on goal. Another shot by Moore. Just goes over the top of the net. Great chance for the Lumberjacks again. So 10:43 left here. First period of play. All squared at 1. Cloquet, Esko Carlton, and Duluth Denfeld. Timon to take the draw. And Nate Burke to take the draw for the Hunters. Timon wins the draw, and into the corner was Dushkin. Dushkin has it in the corner. Dushkin gets it to Timon. Timon works it to Dushkin. Centering pass out front for Durand, and he just couldn't get wood on it to bury it. And out to center ice, comes back to Timon. Timon works it in the zone. Timon takes a shot on goal, and a nice save by Eastie. Another key save for Eastie there here. 6 shots on goal. Duluth Denfeld has the advantage in shots so far here in period number 1. And it is at center, dumped in here is Goranzowski trying to get it out, or I'm sorry, 6. That was Odd trying to get it out here for the Hunters. And back through center ice we go with the Cloquet. Dump it in as Dushkin trying to dump it in here, and he gets hit. And there's going to be a penalty coming up here. And this time the Hunters are going to take their first penalty of the hockey game. High sticking penalty is being called. 9:54 left here in period number 1. Cloquet Esco Carlton, Duluth Denfeld knotted at 1 apiece. Back on the point is Crane. Crane can't keep it in. He sends it over to Anderson. Anderson back to Crane. Has Glotz in the center. Glotz comes through center ice. Glotz moving in. It gets knocked off the play. Anderson picks it up. Or Crane picks it back up and takes a shot on goal. Eastie with a glove save there. 9:37 left here in period number 1. And Lahette to take the draw, and somebody's going to get tossed here, I think. Yeah, and Galatz will be taking the draw against Lahette here. And Galatz back to the point, gets it back there is Crane. Crane sends it over to Anderson. Anderson sends it in, and Galatz controls it. Galatz over to shot out front here. Galatz with it, trying to work it through center of the rink here. And shot knocked out of play by Kate Anderson. So we apologize for the difficulties with our microphones tonight. Hopefully this is a little bit better. We're trying to work on a solution here for you here tonight. I don't know how it works. Our mics worked just fine the other night in Grand Rapids, and tonight they're not working. So no clue. Sent in by Anderson, back to the point on the other side. As Crane took a shot right on goal. And now the Galatz with it. Galatz gets it a shot blocked down by Anderson. Shot to goal! And that goal coming from Cole Kettlewa. Goal coming at 7:57. First period. 4-9-7 are your goal scorers on that one. And that would be Cole Kettlewa from Aaronmore and Christian Galatz at 7:57, making it 2-1 for the Lumberjacks. And now behind the net is Patton controlling it. Patton sends it around the corner. And picked up here is, we get a whistle, shot on goal here as Walsh makes that save. And we'll get a face-off to his right. And it is controlled by Cloquet. As dumping it out was Anderson, dumps it through center. And Odd trying to bring it out as Cloquet still controls it. Shot right out front by Anderson. Drive goes over the top of the net. Great chance for Anderson there. Back the other way comes the Hunters. Davidson working it in. Davidson takes a shot. and Walsh has that one for another save. Shots have evened up here a little bit here in period number 1, 11-10 in favor of the Hunters now. Lahette to take the draw. Gets Aaron Moore. And Moore wins that draw behind the net now as Nordine gets it out through center. Okay, Ketela has it. Ketela sends it into the corner. And picked up by loose puck. Controlled now in the corner. As Duluth Denfeld back, Larson back to get it. Larson has it. Larson tries to intercept it by Cloquet. And back the other way, Crotch scores! And Galatz has his first goal of the game. 7, 9, and 8 on that one. So that's Christian Galatz from Aaron Moore, and a second assist is going to number 8, and I'll tell you who 8 is in a minute. 8 is Sam Baker. And all up front is Cloquet putting some good pressure on here in this hockey game in the first period. As controlled at center ice. Was picked up by the Lumberjacks there. And dumped in. As back to retrieve it is Anderson. Gets ahead to McClure. McClure brings it in. McClure loses it as the Galatz says he would hit on the play though. And we're going to get an interference penalty against the Lumberjacks coming up here. So another power play opportunity for the Hunters. They got 1 goal so far in this game, and they have the one power play goal of the game. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all the players on the season ahead and to have fun. That is Minnesota Twist Drill. And on this penalty kill, the Hunters control as they're not power play here. And back the other way as Christian Galatz races in there trying to get that puck free on a penalty kill for the Lumberjacks here. And back out to center ice, coming through center, and a shot right on by Shea. Nice chance. Back on the point is Jopi. Jopi sends it in the corner. Picked up by Davidson. Now back to, chance out front, loose puck, and Walsh grabs on that loose puck and not giving the Hunters any second or third chances here. McClure is going to take the draw for the Hunters, and Dushkin for the Lumberjacks. Dushkin kicks it out to the point, and there's a shot on by Connor McClure, and a save by Walsh. We'll redo it again from his left side. 5:58 left here, period 1. Cloquet, Esco Carleton 3, Duluth Denfeld 1. Cooper and McClure to take the draw again and against Dushkin. And McClure wins that draw. Back to the point to Odd. Back up to Odd over on the other side now here. Odd with it. Sends it into the corner. Picked up by Eight in there. That's McClure. Back to Jopie on the point. Jopie drives it in there. And glove save by Walsh. Jopie, a nice little wrister there sent in. Shea taking the draw against Moore. And tipped behind and tipped off the play here as Galotz comes through center ice, has Moore on the other side. Galotz takes the shot, gets blocked down. Nice little play by Jopie there to block that shot. Jopie now behind the net, gets it ahead. And back in the zone was Lahette. And the Lumberjacks regroup with Galotz. Galotz gets knocked down on the play. And sent down the length of the ice. As out there to play it was Easty. All behind his own net is Jopie. Jopie sends it ahead to Shea. And Lahette now with it. Back on the point to Jopie. In his own end of the ice. Back up to Lahette. Lumberjacks are back on full strength here. Larson gets it ahead to Shea. Shea through center ice. Shea driving in, trying to make a move. Come back the other way. We go with Timon. Timon driving in. Shot right on. Nice save by Easty. Nice little wrister from Timon. The Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of our daily specials on your favorites from our full menu. The Rink offers 8 large screen TVs and 2 10-foot production screens. The Rink Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. That's the Rink Sports Grill on Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn. And sent in. Cloquet trying to get it out here. We come out as Morozak works it through center. And the puck is out of play. 4:02 left here in period number 1. 3-1 our score in favor of the hometown Cloquet Esco Carleton Lumberjacks. Timon to take the draw. And taking the draw for Lahette. Timon's got the puck and controlled by the Hunters. Sends it a shade of trying to send it ahead here. Back the other way is Durand. Durand works in. Nice shot by Durand and puts it right on Easty. 3:46 to play here, period 1. Timon to take the draw. And out for the Hunters was McClure. Odd sends it ahead. And picked up by McClure. He dumps it in. Patton knocks it ahead. Out to center ice, controlled by Timon. Timon loses control. Odd back in his zone, and we're going to get a icing here. As Cloquet was on the wrong side of center. Moore to take the draw against Lahette. And there's a shot. Denfeld trying to get a shot in here. Back out to center. Loose puck picked up by Anderson. Gets it over onto Jopie. Denfeld trying to get it out here as Christian Galotz has it. Galotz back to the point to Finola. Finola gets it ahead. It's over to Ketela. And puck is knocked out of play here. 2:51 left here in period number 1. The Lumberjacks holding a 3-1 lead over the Hunters. Aaron Moore to take the draw. against McClure. Moore wins the draw, and Galotz with the shot. Gets blocked down. Can't get the shot away. He took that little slap shot there. Out to center now. McClure comes back in. And as Shea driving to that, McClure gets knocked down on the play. There's a shot to goal! Cade Shea is going to get this one. And that draws the Hunters within one here. That goal coming at 14:27, period number 1. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. They're saying Jopi's going to get an unassisted goal there. I thought Shea took the shot, but right now the goal belongs to Dylan Jopi. So we'll have to see if we can get official confirmation on that or not. That goal coming at 14:27 again here. Unassisted goal for the Hunters. And just trailing by 1 goal here. 3-2 in the first period of play. Coach Walters wants a discussion with the referees here on that goal call. Timon to take the draw, and McClure wins that draw and sent in by Jopi into the corner. Picked up by Patton, trying to get it out here. Knocks it out to center and dumped back into Jopi. Now picking it up here is Anderson, sends it through to center, and Dushkin rushes it in. Dushkin with it here. Got Timon back on the point there. And over, sent in by Anderson, a shot. Timon gets it over to Durand. Durand to Timon. Timon behind the net, gets it back to the point to Anderson with a shot right on. And that goes up on a play. 1:49 left here, period 1, 3-2. Lumberjacks over the Hunters. Lake Superior Conference hockey from the Northwoods Credit Union Arena. And Aaron Moore is going to take the draw against Lahette. Lahette has it and dumped in by Olson. And now Finola brings it out, tries to get it out to center ice here. Sent Denton, dumped back in by Olson. Picked up by the Lumberjacks behind the net. Now it's Crane. Crane gets it up to Finola. Finola sends it up to Galotz. Galotz gets it over to Ketela. Ketela with a drive on goal. Goes wide. Easty gets a piece of that one. And 1:22 left here, period 1. Shots on goal. Denfeld still holding that lead. 17-15 on shots on goal in this 1-goal hockey game. And there's a draw as Galotz gets it. Galotz behind the net now. Tries to work it out to Moore. Can't get it ahead as the Hunters come back. And controlled now, picked up by Crane now. Crane gets it over to Finola. Finola sends it back in. And it's Odd back to get it as he's pressured in here. 1 minute left here in period number 1. And the puck is frozen against the boards here as it's tipped out. Cloquet trying to make a play here. Last minutes of the game here. Last minutes of the period here. Galotz now with it. Galotz comes through. Galotz trying to make a move here on the corner. Gets knocked off the puck and back does Lahette. Trying to bring it to center. Finola sends it to Galotz. Galotz through center ice. Galotz working in. Galotz now picks it up again with another chance. Galotz shoots. He's right over the top of the net there. And out of play. So Christian Galotz, a crafty little player, making some moves here. Period number 1. Timing to take the draw against Shea. And draw is 1 here, and we got a whistle. And now Duran will take the draw. And Shea is going to get knocked out of the circle. Davidson takes a draw now for the Hunters. Now Davidson has it. Davidson through center ice, bringing it in, dumps it into the corner. Picked up by Anderson, who dumps it through center. Now here's a chance for Dushkin. He can't get control of it. As the period expires. And that's the end of period number 1. The Cloquet Carleton Lumberjacks with a 3-2 lead. And Blake will have your period 1 summary coming up here.
Welcome back, everyone. Here's your first period scoring summary between Cloquet Carleton and Duluth Denfeld. Duluth Denfeld got on the board first with a goal from number 13, Wyatt Mrozik. Assist to number 8, Sam Baker. Excuse me, wrong team here. Sorry about that. Actually scoring that goal for Duluth Denfeld was number 13, Cole Olson. Assist to number 8, Cooper McClure. And number 18, Connor McClure. And then Cloquet tied it up at the 5:40 mark of the first period. Scoring that goal was number 9, Aaron Moore. Assist to number 12, Cade Anderson. And then at the 7:57 mark of the first period, Cloquet Carleton took a 1-goal lead. And that goal went to Cole Ketela. Assist to number 9, Aaron Moore. And number 7, Christian Galotz. Then after that goal, Cloquet Carleton took a 2-goal lead. That goal went to Christian Galotz. Assist to number 9, Aaron Moore. And number 8, Sam Baker. And the final goal from this period, Duluth Denfeld gets within 1. Scoring the unassisted goal was number 15, Dylan Jalke. And that goal was scored at the 14:27 mark of the first period. And that's where we stand after 1 period of play here between Duluth Denfeld and Cloquet Carleton. Tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill, a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. And the Rick Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink Sports Grill on 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn, Minnesota. Check them out today. Some other games going on in high school hockey here today, or tonight rather. Maple Grove over Champa Park 4-0 so far in that game. Lakeville South beating Eastview 3-0. Prior Lake and Minnetonka still 0-0 over on that matchup. Number 4 Rosemount defeating Shakopee 5-0. Hill Murray over Simley 7-0. And Armstrong Cooper over Spring Lake Park 4-0. All games are in action right now. So we have a busy night of high school hockey here. Just a couple of the scores there. And right here in Cloquet, it's Cloquet Esco Carleton 3, Duluth Denfeld 2. Both teams responding after or coming back from goals being scored on them. Duluth Denfeld scored first, but then Cloquet came back and scored 3 goals of their own. And then after those 3 unanswered goals for Cloquet, Duluth Denfeld got within 1 to make it 3-2 after 1 period of play. So we'll be back from the Northwoods Credit Union Arena here in Cloquet, Minnesota, coming up for second period action. back, everyone. Just about ready for second period action. Cloquet School Carlson and Duluth Denfeld. There's Lumberjacks being the Hunters 2. Johnson goal Hunters have taken the ice for their second period. Being down 3-2. Teams are at the face-off dot, and we're just about ready for second period action here in Cloquet.
Okay, we're ready to go here. Second period action. As Lahette will take the draw for the Lumberjacks, and Moore sends it in here. And behind the net now, picked up by the Lahette at center, as Galotz will turn it around and go back, try to get back in the zone here. Picked up now behind the net. Here's a shot right on by Lahette. He scores right off the period start here. The Hunters tie this game up here at 3 apiece. And try to get the goal here. 19 seconds into the period. (16, 13, and 28). So Lahette from Olsen and Anderson on the goal. 19 seconds into the period, tying the game here at 3 apiece. And now behind the net is controlled by the Lumberjacks, sending it around the corner, trying to get it out here. Sent back in, racing back in there to get it. And now in the corner, dumped out. Sent on with a shot on goal by Anderson, and sent out a play here. All right. It is going to be face off on the other side of the ice here, as Timon will take the draw against McClure. Back here is Finola, sends it back in behind the net. Around the corner is Odd, back to get it here. Odd, and now picked up by McClure. McClure sends it through center. And now turn back the other way is Dushkin. Dushkin rushing back in. He has Durand on the other side. Now McClure brings it back in here. McClure driving in. Shot on. And save Walsh. Another great chance for the Hunters there to pull ahead in this game. Trying to get our microphones worked out here. But so far it's working okay, it seems like. All right, again here, back in, dumped out here, center ice. As picked up through center ice is Timon. Or, I'm sorry, wrong team. Davidson sent it in for the Hunters. Back behind the net now, here is Finola. Finola trying to get it center. It's intercepted on a play. Driven in by Postal. Nice chance for the Hunters there. As Duluth Denfeld is coming out of the locker room, putting fire underneath their belt here. And there's a shot sent in the corner by Jopi. Peralt in the corner. Now sent out by the Lumberjacks.
Tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Rail, a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun.
Okay. All right, it looks like we have our microphones are working again. I don't know. Can't tell you why or how, but we got both of them working again. So it is sent out to center ice now and dumped back in by the Hunters. As Lahette tried to bring it in here. Now it comes back the other way is Dushkin. Behind the net. Picked up by Larson. And in there to help out for the Lumberjacks is Moore. And now Odd trying to get it out here. Comes out to center. And Moore dumps it back in for the Lumberjacks here. 13:35 left here, second period of play. All squared at 3 apiece in this Lake Superior Conference game between Cloquet Carleton and Duluth Denfeld. There's a shot, gets blocked down. Nice defensive play by Odd there. And sent out, a little backhander, sent through center. And dumped back in by Cloquet Anderson, and that's going to be an icing here on that play.
Tonight's game has been a game of, coming back from a goal. Duluth Denfeld, of course, scored the first goal, and then Cloquet scored 3 of their own, and then Denfeld scored 2 of their own to tie it up here now.
All right. And now control. Here's McClure. Trying to get to Cooper McClure. Connor to Cooper on that play. And sent back in here as Easty steers that aside. Behind the net now. And brought up to center ice here. And picked up by Patton, trying to dump it back in here. The Hunters bring it back in here. And a shot right on goal by Connor McClure. Out to center, dump through and into the Hunters zone. Both players fall down. And back the other way. Comes Connor McClure. Connor McClure driving in. Connor McClure trying to get it back to the point and back out of the zone, back into the Hunters zone. And Davidson has it at center ice. Davidson bringing it in. Davidson driving in. And picked up by Odd now. Odd stands it back in to Lahette. Sends it into the corner. Well, Lumberjacks trying to get it as Galotz at center ice here. Hunters control here. Up to Olson. Olson dumps it in. And shot into the corner there by Shea. Shea has it behind the net. Loses it to Galotz. Galotz dumps it out. As the Lumberjacks regroup and pick it up, here is Crane. Crane trying to get it through center ice and dumped in by Lahette. Walsh back there to save it for Galotz. And through center ice comes Moore. Moore now drives in. Moore leaves it for Ketela. And out to center again. And Finola racing back to get it, but the whistle on the icing there.
Tonight's game is presented by the Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth. They offer casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. That's the Rink on 301 Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth.
And sent out here is Patton, sends it back in. Patton with a shot on goal. And now Jopi behind the net. Trying to get it out here for the Hunters. As Morozic drives through, gets blocked down here. Jopi blocked that shot down. And now knocked out. And back is Jopi to get it. Jopi over to Anderson. And now picked up by the Lumberjacks is Timon trying to make a play there. As House and centering pass as Dushkin was rushing in. Back the other way, dumped in by the Postal of the Hunters. And Connor McClure loses it as Cloquet regains possession. Now Anderson loses it here, and back come the Hunters with a shot goes wide of the net as Davidson. Davidson now behind the net. David's had Connor McClure in there to help out. Cooper out front of the net there. And now back the other way comes the Lumberjacks as Dushkin. Dushkin rushes in. And he gets blocked down as Davidson comes back here. Davidson through center ice. Davidson drives in as Connor McClure. Connor McClure with it now here in the corner. Connor McClure driving to the net. There's a loose puck. Picked up by Cooper McClure with a shot. And Walsh with a big save there for the Lumberjacks. As Jacob Walsh lost his stick there, Blake.
This game has been a big roller coaster here so far. Both teams have had a lot of chances. Both teams have had the momentum on their side throughout this hockey game. And now it looks like we're going to have coincidental penalties, both teams.
Yeah, both teams having a little friendly holiday greetings exchanged. And it is controlled here, sent in by the Hunters as a shot on by a Connor McClure there. And drop back in as Jopi sends it back in here. Finola behind his own net. Finola up to Galotz. Galotz comes through center ice. Galotz racing in, gets it over to Moore, or Ketela, I'm sorry. Ketela with a shot over the top of the net. Back the other way comes the Hunters as Shea. Shea with a shot right on! And Walsh makes a big save there. A nice little wrister from Shea.
Yep, and just before that, Galotz had a chance of his own. So, like I said earlier, chances are going back and forth, and both teams have had a lot of chances here in this hockey game. Knotted up at 3.
All right. Moore out there to take the draw for the Hunters and sent in as ends up getting a shot on Walsh here. Another chance. 8:30 left here, period number 2. Score is deadlocked at 3 apiece. 21-18. Duluth Denfeld still leaves in shots on goal here in this hockey game. Timon's going to take the draw against Lahette. Lahette wins the draw. Back to Jopi. Jopi's shots get blocked down. Back the other way. Dushkin races in, scores! Dushkin gets that goal here. 8:22 left here in the period. And puts Cloquet back ahead here. And I guess unassisted goal there. Unassisted goal for the Lumberjacks here. Dushkin with the unassisted goal for the Lumberjacks and puts them back ahead here. Now driving back the other way is Timon. Timon sends a shot in. And nice chance out for House back in on the point as Anderson sends a shot in on Eastie. So back and forth game here, Blake. And Cloquet's got the lead. 4-3.
Yep, Cloquet takes a 1-goal lead. They get their lead back. But, Denfeld has to, they have to come back like they did before. They came back from 2 goals, and now they have to come back by 1. So, good back and forth hockey game so far tonight.
And Aaron Moore to take the draw for the Lumberjacks. And Shea to take the draw here for the Hunters. And Galatz has it, and he loses it. As racing back to get his Moore. Moore trying to set up. Shot from around the corner there. Nice chance out of the corner. Takes a shot right on. Picked up by Moore now. Sends it up to Galatz. Galatz can't keep it going. Moore back to Galatz. Takes a rear angle. Shoots it over the top of the net. Cloquet putting some pressure on here. Now sent back in. Here's Galatz now with it. Galatz driving in. Galatz has it, still has the puck, and picked up now by the Hunters. Bring it out to center is Connor McClure. Sends it back in, shot! Oh, that went through, and Walsh didn't know where it was at. Lumberjacks dodge a bullet there. As skating in was Davidson to bury that loose puck, but the Lumberjacks got it out, Blake.
Yeah, big chance there that just about tied it up, but Walsh made a good save there for the Lumberjacks. And Cloquet still leads 4-3 here with 6:50 remaining in the second period.
Morozic to take the draw for the Lumberjacks. Against Lahette. Lahette wins the draw. And there's a nice little shot by Anderson. A little high, but shot on goal. Walsh gloves that. And we'll do it again. Back to Jopi on the point. Jopi sends it in the corner. Racing in there is Olsen. Olsen now behind the net. Olsen centers it! Great chance there. Shea almost buries that one home. Turn the other. Kept in by the Lumberjacks going back the other way now here. Driving in with a shot. And nice chance for Duran there.
If you're watching our stream here tonight, tell us where you're watching from. I see we have a pretty good audience for tonight's game, so tell us where you're watching from, and we'll give you a shout out tonight on the broadcast.
All right, out to take the draw for Timon. Timon and Cooper McClure. And Jopi sends it ahead here as Cooper McClure dumps it in. Timon now with it. Timon has it behind the net over his defensive partner is Fenela. And dump back in by Connor McClure. And out through center ice. Picked up by Connor. Connor McClure gets it over to Jopie. Back over to Shea. Sends it ahead, trying to get it to McClure. Lumberjacks get control of it. Sent back in. The shot goes in the corner off of Dushkin. And now Jopie. Dushkin. Controls that puck behind the net here now. Sent out here and shot into the corner by Crane. Crane dumps it back in. Again, shots into the corner there. As Timon. And now picked up as Kettler was trying to make a play on it here, and back the other way is skating in. Whoa! What a move by Davidson. He gets taken out of the play by Walsh here. Or he jumped over the top of his stick, one or the other. But it was quite a move by Davidson. Trying to tie this score at 4 apiece. And now sent back in by Larson. Larson now with it. Trying to get over to Shea. Lumberjacks control and get it out. Galot's at center ice. Galot's trying to keep it in. They're going to have to probably check up here. Yep. And out to center ice, Shea. Shea dumps it in here for the Hunters. 4:19 left here, second period. 4-3 our score. Cloquet has the lead. And trying to dump it out here in the corner is Galotz. Gets it to Moore. Moore skating in. Moore one-on-one. Moore took the shot. And a great save there by Eastie. So another chance for the Lumberjacks there, Blake.
Yep, and just before that, Denfeld had a chance there. That was a nice move there by the Denfeld player, but he couldn't make the move. And Ethan from Red Wings watching from West Duluth here tonight. So we thank you for watching our stream here tonight, Ethan.
And again, 4-3. Lumberjacks lead the Hunters. 3:58 left here, second period of play. Timon to take the draw for the Lumberjacks against Cooper McClure, and Cooper gets knocked out of the circle. Both players are knocked out here. So we'll ready to do it again here is Dushkin. Dushkin wins that draw and sent back into the corner by Anderson behind the net. Picked up by Dushkin. Back to Anderson. Anderson can't get through traffic, but Dushkin picks it up here. Dushkin in the corner. Dushkin leaves it out as dump back here. Jopie dumps it out here, but not out of the zone, and a whistle. Stoppage of play.
Tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Drill in Chisholm. They are a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun.
Shots even now, 22 apiece. In this tight hockey game, 4-3 lead for the Lumberjacks. 3:30 left here, period number 2. And now Shea brings it in, but Shea trying to make a move. Shea can't get to it, is trying to get it out here and back out for the Lumberjacks. As dumped back in here, Shea trying to make a move. Shea centers it for Olsen. Just couldn't get good wood on it here. As back out to center and dump back in by the Lumberjacks. And a chance there for House. And Eastie's got that one for a save. So I don't know, 23-22 shots on goal. I think that's the first time that the Lumberjacks have led in shots here in this game, Blake.
Yeah, I think they might have early maybe. But yeah, it's been close the whole game, and right now 23-22, of course, in favor of Cloquet.
And now Connor McClure trying to bring it out here, but Lumberjacks, Connor McClure brings it through center as Cooper picks it up. Cooper driving in. And loose puck is Connor trying to finish off that loose puck there. Out through center ice is Moore. Moore brings it in. Moore gets hauled down on the play. Penalty coming up against the Hunters. And a power play late in this period here, Blake. Golden opportunity for the Lumberjacks.
Yep, big chance for Cloquet to add to their 1-goal lead. Obviously, they want to add to their lead going into the third period. So huge opportunity here for Cloquet with 2:24 remaining in the second period.
All right. Here we go with more. John Corpy watching from Nebraska. Welcome to our broadcast, John. I'd pronounce the city, but I'd probably butcher that one here. Galutz back to the point. And driven in here into the corner by Anderson. Anderson trying to keep it in the zone. The Lumberjacks on the power play for the next minute 36. And back in there doing a good job of Shea on that penalty kill for the Hunters. Galutz, yes, he gets rushed in there. Galutz comes out. Galutz through center ice. Galutz driving in. Galutz taking a shot right on. And nice chance there for the Lumberjacks on that power play.
Yeah, Galutz is looking really good tonight. I believe he has a goal. I'm not sure the official scoring. Do you have that? But he's been looking really good tonight. He's had a lot of chances, and he's helping give the Lumberjacks their 4-3 lead currently with 1:37 remaining in the second period.
Yeah, Christian Galutz, 1 goal and 1 assist here in this hockey game, and Anderson sends it in here. Shot on. Easty saves that one aside. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here against the Lumberjacks. And it's going to be a cross-checking penalty.
Tonight's game is presented by the Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth. They offer casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rink offers 8 large screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth.
And shot sent in by Connor McClure, a little backhander. Connor has it in the corner. Now picked up by Patton. Patton trying to bring it out. Connor intercepts. Gets it right out front to Cooper. And can't complete the play here. Back is Timon. Timon leaves to Dushkin. Dushkin's shot right on. And Jopi sends it ahead. Jopi behind his own net now here. Jopi controlling as he's knocked off the defended by Timon there. Timon in there making a play. Timon sends it back into the corner. Back to get his Odd. Odd now behind his own net. And picked up by Dushkin in the corner here. Dushkin. Denfeld doing a good job on this penalty kill here. And now it was chance for more there. Back to Patton. Sends it to a shot. The Hunters are back at full strength here. As Jopi gets it. And puck in the corner is Galutz brings it out here. Galutz centers it. And chance there for the Lumberjacks. They can't complete it. And sent back in here by Cooper McClure. Has a hit at the end of that period, but 4-3 our score after 2 periods of play. We have a 1-1. Each team scoring 1 goal here in that second period. And Blake will have that scoring summary in just 1 moment here.
Welcome back to Northwoods Credit Union Arena. Here's your second period scoring summary. Scoring for Duluth Denfeld to tie the game up at 3 was number 16 Griffin Lahette, assist to number 13 Cole Olson, and the third assist went to number 28 Jace Anderson. But then the final goal of this period, Cloquet Carleton tied it up, or took the lead, a 4-3 lead. And scoring that goal was number 5, Logan Dushkin, whatever. So yeah, that was number 5 there scoring the goal for Cloquet, unassisted goal. And that's where we stand after 2 periods of play here in Cloquet. 4-3, Cloquet Carleton over Duluth Denfeld. Shots on goal, 28-22 in favor of the Lumberjacks. And just like the first period, second period was back and forth, a lot of chances for both teams. Denfeld scored a goal, Cloquet scored a goal. It's just been a very even hockey game. But Cloquet has the advantage right now, 4-3 over Duluth Denfeld. We'll be back for the final period of play here from Cloquet coming up. Welcome back, everyone. We should have a great third period here between Duluth, Denfeld, and Cloquet, where the Lumberjacks lead the Hunters 4-3. And Denfeld will have a power play for 34 seconds to start this period, so big opportunity to get something going for the Hunters here in this final period tonight. Another high school hockey score, Duluth East defeated Bemidji 6-3 up in Bemidji, so the Greyhounds get their first win of the season over the Lumberjacks of Bemidji.
All right, back here to start third period of play here. And the Hunters control it here as Jopi sends it back in here. And sent back in here as Lahette. As another Jopi gets it over to the side to Davidson. And back to net as Davidson back to drive on here. Goes in the corner here, shot off the stick of Lahette. And Lahette has it back out at center ice here. As Jopi brings it through center ice and dumps it in. Back to get his Lahette. Lahette racing in the corner, has Shea with him. Shea out front of the net here. Drive back to Jopi on the point. Jopi takes a shot, goes over the top of the net. There's a drive that's sent in. On the other corner. Off the stick of Anderson here. And now Timon makes a move to the net. Timon, nice little stick move by SD. But there's going to be a hooking penalty coming up here. And the Lumberjacks returning to the power play here.
Not what Denfeld wanted to do here coming out of the gate. They had a 30-second power play to start this third period, and now they're going to be on the penalty kill, so not how the Hunters wanted to start this period.
And Moore is going to take the draw against Nate Burke. Moore wins the draw. Moore back to the point is Anderson. Back over to Crane. Crane sends it in the corner. Picked up by Moore. Moore now trying to get it over to Galatz. Moore with the puck. Wheels it around. Moore back to the point to Anderson. Blocked down by Burke. Gets it out of the zone. Anderson now back his own end of the ice here. Anderson sends it through center ice. Moore's got it. Moore back into the Hunter zone. Moore driving in. And he loses the puck off his stick there as Jopi knocks him off his play there.
Reminder, tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twist Grill in Chisholm and the Rig Sports Grill in Eveleth. We thank our two sponsors for their sponsorship of Up North Hockey for the 2019-2020 high school hockey season.
And this is Moore taking the draw here. Moore back to Anderson. Anderson dumps it into the corner as it flecks off one of the defenders in front. Galatz trying to get it through traffic there. Galatz has it now. Galatz works it up to Moore. Moore! Galatz buries it! And a power play goal for the Lumberjacks. All right, so that goal coming 7 from 9.
Christian Galatz getting his second goal of the night. He tapped it in there to give the Lumberjacks a 5-3 lead here with 15:05 remaining in the third period.
And Galatz from Moore. So Galatz 2 goals and 1 assist here tonight for the Lumberjacks. Power play goal of 155 for the Lumberjacks. And now It is controlled here. Is Shea trying to get it here? Shea has Lahette to help him out. Lahette comes way out of the corner here. Denfeld down by 2 now here. Needs to get a goal here back quickly. And to Shea here. Shea behind the net now. It's going in there is Olsen. Sends it out here as Dushkin tries to hold it in. And sent back in by Odd. And now Pat behind the net here. Anderson tips it ahead. Out to center. Loose puck. And Anderson dumps it back in here. Dushkin. Dushkin's having a nice little game here tonight. Speedy little player, made some plays here in this game as well. Dushkin gets it over to Moore. Moore driving in, backhander. Trying to put it in. And back in here is Crane, sends it back into the corner. And now Christian Galatz taps it back in. As comes out to center. And racing in there to get it is Connor McClure, but Walsh comes out to make the save.
Tonight's game is presented by Minnesota Twitch Drill in Chisholm. They are a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun.
Gregory the Greyhound setting it on a nice compliment. Says thanks for streaming the games. Big Duluth East game coming up here in a week. And now out to center ice as the Hunters dump it back in. And back to get it is Odd. Odd with it. Trying to set us up as Burke has it. Burke driving in here is moved in. And back, Odd back his own end of the ice here. Gets it over to Larson. Larson dumps it back in here, and we're going to get icing against the Hunters here. 12:31 left here, third period of play. The Lumberjacks 5, the Hunters 3. Lahette wins the draw for the Hunters. As in the corner now, brought out here. Jopie trying to get it out here. And moved ahead by Anderson. Anderson drives in. The shot goes wide of the net. And now picked up in the corner. Here's behind the net was Lahette. Lahette gets it back to Anderson. As picked up by the Lumberjacks and brought out here. And sent back into the zone here by Anderson. Lahette trying to intercept that pass. Coming back the other way is the Lumberjacks' House. Gets it over to Timon. Timon with a jive right on goal. And Eastie makes that save. So 32-27 shots on goal. The Lumberjacks lead in that department. In this 5-3 lead for the Lumberjacks.
Another high school hockey score here from Section 5A. North Branch defeated Princeton 6-1, so another big victory for the North Branch Vikings here this season.
Turned around the other way is Kenola. And loose puck. Can't get to it. Oh, golden opportunity for the Lumberjacks to maybe put this one away here. Back the other way. There's the Hunters, and Lahette gets dragged down. And the Hunters are going back on the power play here. So just what they need here, Blake. They needed a power play to help them out. They got one.
Yeah, they needed this power play here. They needed to get a goal here on this power play as well. And how about that puck down in the Hunters' end? That I don't know how that puck didn't go in. It seemed like it was going across the crossbar and down the pipe, and there's another chance after that. So it's big that goal didn't go in against the Hunters.
Yeah, bouncing around like a Super Bowl down there. And Odd has it over and gets knocked out by Moore. Gets it back onto Easty here. And Moore gets it to Gallant, short-handed. Gallant's now with it in the corner. Trying to get it to Moore. They come back out the other way. Comes the Hunters. And Connor McClure sends it into the corner. Picked up by Lahette. Lahette to Shea. Shea with the puck now. Shea looking. He leaves it for McClure. McClure making the play there. McClure scores! Connor McClure has done exactly what the Hunters needed to do here on this power play. So 10:37 left here. We got a one-goal game here again.
Huge goal there for the Hunters. Like we said, they had to score on this power play, and they do. And one of the McClure brothers comes in clutch again for the Hunters here tonight. 5-4, still in favor of Cloquet Esco Carleton.
And 18 from Connor McClure gets the assist from Jopi. That power play goal for the Hunters. Hunters come back in. Here's Cooper McClure. Trying to make a play here. Cooper's got it. Cooper gets ran off the play but picked up there by Davidson. Davidson back to Jopi. Centers it. Chance for Cooper McClure there. Just couldn't get it over to his center in front of the net there. As we got a good one here. One-goal game. And Olsen in the corner controls here. Denfeld putting on that pressure here now. Coming off that power play. And it is in the corner now. Cooper McClure swats at it. And it comes out to center. As Finola has it. Finola dumps it back into the Lumberjack zone. Finola trying to backhand it out. Comes out to center ice as Jopi dumps it in here. Jopi gets it over to Connor McClure. Connor McClure working in the zone. In the zone now here. Connor still got the puck. Connor trying to make a play. Shea was out front of the net there. Great chance for the Hunters. Back the other way. As Connor McClure again. Connor sends it in here. Nice little speedy players, these McClure brothers. Very good, very talented players. Galats gets it through center and dumps it in. He's trying to knock it head to Moore there.
Tonight's game is presented by the Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth. They offer casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. That's the Rink in Eveleth.
And now it is picked up behind the net, sent out by Lumberjacks Patton, and sent back into by Jopi. The Lumberjacks regroup and trying to get it out as Anderson. Take it away, Nate Burke, and now Jopi gets it at center, dumps it back in, but they're in offside. 8:19 left here, third period. Cloquet Esco Carleton 5, Duluth Denfeld 4. We got a good one here. And the draw will be at center ice here now. Morozek to take the draw against Lahette. Excuse me. Moore back out here to take the draw for the Lumberjacks here as Jopi has it. Jopi over to Anderson. Ahead. And dump back in here as Anderson dumps it back in here for the Lumberjacks. Jopi gets it ahead. as Shea trying to make a play there, and now it is Moore with it. Moore behind the net now. Moore trying to work it out front. Gets it out to Anderson, back to Ketela. And shot goes in the corner here. As a Hunter brings it through, is Shea trying to make a move here. Shea now with it. Centers it! Chance for Lahette. And he can't bury it. Shot goes in the corner. Nice chance for the Hunters there. Aaron Moore now with it. Behind the net. As they're trying to freeze it in there. Is Olsen in there. And now Lahette. Lahette now with it, wheeling around. Lahette to Odd. Odd takes a shot over the top of the net. Olsen trying to get to the loose puck behind the net. Sent out by the Lumberjacks, and that's going to be an icing on the play there.
We'll see if Denfeld can do what they did in the second period and tie the game up, being down by 2. And of course, being down by 1 now. 5-4 with 7:05 remaining here in the third period.
All right, and the Lumberjacks have it as Fenela. And now controlled by the Lumberjacks as Fenela gets it out here. And back to get it is Jopi. Sends it in to center. Fenela's got it again here. Fenela trying to get it through, and nobody home for the pass. So we'll get another icing here. 6:41 to go. Duluth Denfeld trailing by 1 goal here to the Cloquet Carleton. 5-4.
Like you were saying earlier, McClure brothers very talented, and this program has a bright future with them two being sophomores. Just very skilled players, and Connor and Cooper McClure.
And Jopi sends it towards the net. And deflected into the corner here as Olsen. Now picked up by the Lumberjacks and brought out. And we get a whistle. The puck is out of play there. Don't forget that we have more hockey coming your way this week. Tomorrow night we are at the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena for a classic historic Iron Range Conference hockey battle between Hibbing Chisholm, International Falls tomorrow night. And then Saturday we will be back at the Northwoods Credit Union Arena for an afternoon affair, Bloomington Jefferson and Cloquet Carleton. And there is Shea. Shea gets it as the Lumberjacks now control it. And getting it out of his house, tips it through center. And now it is Odd. Odd sends it through to the blue line. Dumped back in by the Lumberjacks, Morozek. Odd. And tipped back in by Crane. Odd now regroups, gets it back in there. 5:42 left here. Odd gets run off the play, and power play is going to be coming up here for the Hunters. So great opportunity here. Little cross-checking penalty here. We'll see what happens.
Yep, obviously another big power play. Only being down by 1 with 5:39 remaining here in our third period. Huge opportunity for Denfeld to tie it up here. And it looks like the McClure brothers are coming out for this power play.
Yeah, both Connor and Cooper on the ice here. Along with Davidson, Odd, and Jopi. Some of their go-to players on this. And it looks like Cooper is stepping off the ice. And out to take the draw is Lahette. Lahette has it now here. Lahette was back to Odd, sends it in. Jopi back into the corner here. Shea behind the net now. Shea with it. Back on the other side to Connor McClure. Connor over to Dylan. Over to Connor. To Odd. To Jopi. Connor McClure has it wheeling. To Shea. Oh, loose puck sent out. Key play by Patton there as he dumped it out of the zone for the Lumberjacks. Connor McClure regroups with it. Connor McClure comes through center ice and in the Cloquet zone. Odd can't hold the zone there. Yeah, it's dumped out by the Lumberjacks here. 4:51 left here, third period. 1:10 left in that power play for the Hunters. And this is Jopie. And getting it through is Connor McClure. Sends it over to Shea. And dumped out, but Jopie picks it up here at center. Jopie trying to wheel it in here. Still has it. Jopie gets it to Lahette. Lahette over to Shea. Puts the shot over the top of the net here. Lahette to Lahette, or Shea to Lahette. Lahette put it over the top of the net here. Jopie now with it. Over to Davidson. Back over to Larson. And dumped out by Timon. Key defensive play there by the Lumberjacks. Hasty leaves it aside. Yes, now brings it out here to center is Davidson. Shot right on by Olsen there. Nice little wrister. And Walsh makes a key save for the Lumberjacks, Blake.
Yep, facing a lot of pressure here in the last 10 minutes here, and he's holding his ground here so far.
3:43 left here, period number 3. Cloquet Esco Carleton 5, Duluth Denfeld 4. It's been a fun game here tonight, Northwoods Credit Union Arena. McClure back to the point to Odd. Just goes wide of the crease there. Yeah, it's trying to send it out here. Breaking out of the penalty box was the Lumberjacks sitter. And now it is Cooper McClure. Cooper over to Davidson. Davidson back to the point, and Odd just can't keep it in here. Odd now with it. Gets it ahead is Cooper McClure, drives in! Shot save, Walsh. Big save there, nice little shot there. And now here's Galatz. Galatz moving through, he makes a move! As Kella trying to make a play here. And now Crane behind the net here to Galatz. Galatz has it over to Ketela. Cooper McClure trying to get it out here. Davidson gets it out to center. Davidson now with it. Working it through center ice. Davidson has a puck. 2:27 left here. Period 3. And now it is dumped out by the Lumberjacks, and that's going to be an icing. So we got still got 2:18 left here, Blake.
Yep, time's ticking down, and you would expect Easty to come out here very soon. Probably not now, but within the minute 30 mark, should expect Easty to come out for Denfeld.
Yeah, possibly Duluth Denfeld might be calling a timeout here. Right here, I would think. Maybe. I mean, 2:18 and not much time left. I would think you maybe would call a timeout. Yes, they do. Denfeld is going to take their timeout, so we got 2:18 to go.
Tonight's game is presented by the Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn. They offer casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rink offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. The Rig Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn, Minnesota. Check them out today. And tonight's game is also presented by Minnesota Twist Drill, a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun.
Again, we want to thank first of all, our sponsors, the Ring Sports Grill, and Minnesota Twist Drill for their season-long commitment to our broadcast here on Up North Hockey. And also thank you to all our all our live streamers out here watching the game here tonight, all along with us. We're glad you're along for the ride.
Yeah, and you better buckle up for the ride because we have a good hockey game here. 5-4 with 2:18 remaining here in the third period. 5-4 in favor of Cloquet Esco Carleton.
And the Hunters have the extra attacker on the ice. So key moment here now on this face-off. As the Lumberjacks control. And now the Odd back on the point here. Odd drives it in through traffic. Can't get the shot through. Is Glutz trying to get it out here. Here's McClure. Move it in. Nice little move. Backhander. Just can't make the play. And they're going to be icing there. Cooper McClure with a great chance to tie this hockey game, Blake. He made a nice little move.
Yeah, big move there. And big save there by Walsh.
So Lahette will take the draw. Gets more. 150 left here. Period 3. And now draw won by the Lumberjacks and dumped out by Anderson, but it will be back in the Denfeld zone here. Or, sorry, the Cloquet zone. With a minute 42 left here to play. Lahette against Moore. And Lahette controls here. Back to the point. McClure over to Odd through traffic. Can't get a shot through. And now picked up. Shea dumps it in. And dumped out here by the Lumberjacks. But Odd picks it up to center. To McClure. Gets it over to Davidson. Davidson now with it. Davidson shot right on. Rebound. Couldn't get that rebound as the Hunters were battling for it. But back the way, Lahette takes a shot, goes into the corner. And now sent out here. We're going to get icing on the Lumberjacks with 1:02 left here, period 3. And it looks like the Lumberjacks are going to call their timeout here, Blake.
Yep, Coach Shea Walters wants to calm them down here a little bit if they are taking a timeout. You would think he might here in the situation.
Yeah, I thought they were going to take a timeout there, but they may not be doing it yet. Here is Moore to take the draw against Lahette. And back to Shea at point here. There's Connor McClure in the point, in the corner. And sent down by the Lumberjacks. No call on the icing there. As Odd sends it back through center as Cooper tries to knock it back in here. And it is picked up by Lahette. He gets knocked off the play. Back to get it is Shea. 30 seconds left here for the Hunters. Loose puck picked up for Connor McClure. Connor now with it. Moving it through center ice. Connor McClure taking it coast to coast here. Gets knocked off the play, but the Hunters have another chance here. Is sent to the corner by Davidson. Odd now, one more chance. Odd sends it through traffic. McClure with a chance out front. Can't get a shot to go. And in the corner here with 0.1 seconds left. And there's going to be some exchange of greetings there between the players. Well, unless something happens on this face-off. Really quick shot. And we get stoppage here. Coach Dale Jago thought he was going to talk to the referee, but Not sure. We're going to get a face-off here. .38-35 shots on goal in favor of the Duluth Denfeld Hunters. The difference, Cloquet holding that 5-4 lead here in this hockey game. And that's it. That's the end of the hockey game. And the Lumberjacks get the victory here tonight. They're second of the year. The Duluth Denfeld Hunters lose a tough one here tonight, and they fall to 3-1 on this young season. Well, Blake, good home win for the Lumberjacks. A battle back and forth here in this hockey game.
What a hockey game between these two Lake Superior Conference teams. Both teams battled really hard. Unfortunately for the Hunters, they come up just short against the Lumberjacks, but you know, just a great hockey game here. Both teams had a lot of chances, lots of opportunities. You know, it was a back and forth game. You know, this has probably been the best game so far this year, besides the Minnetonka Grand Rapids game. You know, just a heck of a hockey game here tonight.
Yeah, back and forth action. Two really good teams with a lot of nice young skilled players on both teams. A little bit of balance between your upperclassmen and underclassmen on both teams, and they put on a good show here in Cloquet at the Northwoods Credit Union Arena. Well, Blake, you've got our scoring summary for period number 3, which again was 1 goal scored by each team.
So the third period, Cloquet took a 2-goal lead. Scoring that goal was Christian Galatz. Assist to number 9, Aaron Moore. Time of that goal was 55 seconds of the third period on the power play. And then on the power play for Duluth Denfeld, they get within 1. Scoring that goal was number 18, Connor McClure. Assist to number 15, Dylan Jopi. And that's the final for tonight's game, 5-4. So I think the advantage in this game is the experience on Cloquet. Denfeld's a very, very young team. They have a lot of sophomores and juniors on this team. And, you know, they play a good game tonight, but they come up just short to a more veteran team in Cloquet.
Yeah, Cloquet Esco Carleton coming away with that victory here tonight. It was a fun battle. It was a fun one for us to be here to cover it, and obviously a fun battle for those people at home watching it or wherever you may be, because you can watch it anywhere you want, because as long as you can get a 4G signal, you can watch it on YouTube. So yeah, fun game here tonight. Cloquet Esco Carleton comes away with the victory. Another key battle here, Lake Superior Conference matchup, goes right down to the wire here, Blake.
And watch out for both teams in their respective sections. Duluth Denfeld's another contender over in Section 7A, along with the Hermantown Hawks, of course. Evelyn Gilbert looking like a solid team, and of course Greenway. Section 7A looking like a good section, and then Section 7, Cloquet is always in the mix, and they look pretty solid here tonight as well. So both teams could definitely make a run in their sections. So before we go tonight, we would like to thank our sponsors, Minnesota Twist Drill, a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. And the Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet. They can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn, Minnesota. Check them out today.
And don't forget that tomorrow night we will be at the historic King Memorial Arena for a classic Iron Range Conference hockey battle between Hibbing Chisholm and International Falls. Blue Jackets hosting that game tomorrow night. And then Saturday we will be back here at the Northwoods Credit Union Arena for an afternoon affair. Face-off is at 2 o'clock. The Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars come to town against these Cloquet Carleton Lumberjacks. And Blake will have the play-by-play on Saturday afternoon, so don't forget to join us then. But thank you all to all those watchers out here tonight of our live stream. We appreciate you coming in and joining the ride on this great game here tonight. Again, Blake, another fun hockey game here tonight in Cloquet.
Yep, and I expect the games this weekend to be pretty close games, pretty tight battles between Hibbing and International Falls, and then of course Jefferson and Cloquet. So should be a fun weekend here on Up North Hockey.
Again, we want to thank our sponsors, the Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn and Minnesota Twist Drill in Chisholm for their sponsorship. And that will do it for us tonight. Blake, any final thoughts before we sign off for the night?
Nope, just another good high school hockey game here on Up North Hockey. It's been a great start to the season with the games we've had. Benilde St. Margaret's at Grand Rapids, obviously that was a huge game. Grand Rapids and Minnetonka getting that second win for Grand Rapids there in overtime. That was another good game. So we've had a lot of good games, and we're looking forward to our next couple streams this weekend. So for Randy, I'm Blake. We thank you for joining us tonight and taking time out of your day to watch this stream. And we'll see you tomorrow night from the Hibbing Memorial Arena for Hibbing Chisholm in International Falls. Good night, everyone.